Our son came out of the hospital when he was 2 years old with a new disability. He did not have a disability before an illness, and when we came home, the doctors in the hospital, or the staff, I'm sure it was a therapist or a social worker, this was a long time ago, told us to get involved with DSPD. So I called them within the first couple of weeks of having our son discharged, and we were able to get on the waiting list when he was 2. It was a process. The paperwork, even this many years later, was extensive. We had just been through all of the diagnostic for this new illness that we had just survived in our family with our son. So that part of it was really fresh. We waited to receive DSPD services for 13 years. So during that time, I realized that I needed to work with legislators, that in order for our son to receive services, I needed to help the people ahead of him on the waiting list to receive services. You never know what your number is on the list, but I had a feeling we were down there quite a ways. So for 13 years, I became part of an advocacy push to try and get funding. So when he received funding at age 15, everybody within the DSPD program knew who our son was because we were around. We were in their offices. So when he got services, the people on the phone were as happy as we were because they were as invested as we were. We did update yearly with his information, regardless of how exhausting it felt at the time. So we did do that, letting the intake worker know what his changes were, and stayed with it. It was a 13-year process. The other services that we were able to get through, so we got SSI for him at age 18. Again, we had at that point, 16 years of documentation of his disability. It took a long time. We had to go in for the interview. As soon as they met our son, they had a pretty good idea that he really did need these services, and that one was less intense than getting onto DSPD services.